Hey everyone, it's Albie. Welcome back to my channel. I have a fun review for you today. I just finished my book club book for the group that I'm in, which is Historical Hellions, which is run by Peace Love Books XOXO, aka Jessica, and Books with Samantha, aka Samantha. And I believe this month it's also hosted by Rachel Reads and Sings, I think is her name, and Crystal's Bookish Life. So that should be fun. This was my first novel by Lorraine Heath. I actually found out from like the preface, there was like an author's note that this was like, I think one of her first ever published stories. And this was originally published in, I believe it said 96, either 96 or 98. Oh, 97. And then this is the new cover that they put on in 2018. I really like this cover a lot. The original one is like a really simple white cover with, I think, probably like a yellow rose or something like that. It was really simple. So this was an interesting book. I'll start by saying that this book was a 3 out of 5. If someone is watching this after I did my Christina Lauren, this was a 6-star read. I think I forgot to say, but this was a 6-star read. This one was a 3. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. So some tropes that are in the story is it's forbidden romance, it's fiance's brother, it's like I don't know what the real trope would be called, if it's like traveling trope, or I called it destination trope, because our hero Houston Leigh is taking our heroine Amelia Carson from like the train station from wherever in Texas to Fort Worth, Texas. And so it's, you know, they have like a 2-week travel to his brother Dallas's ranch and estate where she is meeting her husband. So this is a mail order bride, so a mail order bride trope, and also has the Beauty and the Beast trope. This picture, of course, isn't actually correct. Part 1, our heroine is blonde, and 2, our hero is maimed. He lost, I don't know if he lost an eye or if he just has like severe scarring from like a gun or something going off in his face during the Civil War. So he has like a large leather patch that covers his face, sort of like Phantom of the Opera style, that's what I gathered. So definitely don't go by the cover, but still an interesting story. And like I said, it was like that Beauty and the Beast trope where he was you know, disfigured in some way, and then, you know, he's sort of the grumpy sunshine, which goes along with Beauty and the Beast as well. And then it also had, what was the other trope? I can't remember. But there was a pretty good amount of tropes in here. And so, let's see. Amelia was endearing, but she's also kind of annoying as well. I got really annoyed in the book where every time she was very grateful. I was like, if anyone wanted to do like a game and take a sip of soda or something every time Amelia says grateful, because she was grateful a lot and it was kind of annoying. So that was, you know, a little miffing, I guess. But our hero was interesting. So that's the trope I forgot. Our hero is a cinnamon roll hero. Well, he's complicated. He's like a cinnamon roll hero with an alpha toxic masculinity facade, but really deep down he's a cinnamon roll. And so that was interesting. I found the character of Houston, our hero, a lot more interesting than Amelia, which usually I like the heroines more. But Houston had a more complicated history. He had what seemed to be like a lot of mental and physical abuse from his father. He wanted to be always really masculine and you know, sort of that perfect ideal Adonis male. And of course, with him being disfigured and everything from the Civil War, you know, that's sort of taken away from him, and that's what's made him so grumpy and isolated from himself. And of course, our heroine, you know, warms up his heart to make it all better. But yeah, this book was, it had a really good start. I really liked the beginning, but it was one of those slow burns where it just really slow burned to the point where I lost interest. And surprisingly, the spice was low. I don't think there was really any sort of you know, spicy bits at all in the story, if I remember correctly. If someone else remembers, let me know. I mean, I do remember the story, but it was like, I'm pretty sure there was nothing that happened, which that's fine, but you wouldn't expect that from this book. And I thought Lorraine Heath was sort of a spicy historical romance author, so maybe she wasn't for her first book. I don't know. But like I said, it was okay. It was a 3. Some things I really liked were, I just really enjoyed Houston. I did find that the puns of the brothers having Texan names to be kind of silly and very of that 80s and 90s historical romance thing. So like Amelia is the mail order bride and basically promised to and betrothed to Houston's older brother, Dallas. I was like, okay. So we have Dallas and Houston. And I think the younger brother was Austin. There was an Austin there. I'm assuming he was related, because why would you have all these Texan names and not have Austin Lee, one of the other brothers? So that was a little, you know, kind of silly. The vibe I got from the first part of the book was sort of that Dr. Quinn medicine woman aesthetic, where it's like a sort of a city proper girl coming to like the foreign land of the frontier and west. But it wasn't necessarily like that. And Amelia really wasn't upper class or anything like that, like Michaela Quinn and Dr. Quinn. She sort of lost everything during the Civil War, and including her father and 2 sisters. So the tropes for this story are, you know, battle wounds, death of parents, death of siblings, gun violence, you know, taboo / emotional cheating sort of thing, with the whole, you know, basically falling in love with your with your brother's fiance sort of thing, and vice versa. So that was a little complicated, a little messy, and don't want to give too many spoils, but it was, the ending was sort of like, oh, okay, that just happened, and I guess they're going to fix it, and they did, but you know, to each their own. So I'm excited to be in the book club and be in the chat on Friday. I'll probably post this video on Friday at 12:30, and just see what other people thought of this book. I had higher expectations, I'm not gonna lie. I know Lorraine Heath is like a really beloved historical romance author, and this was, I don't know if this is my first American historical romance, but it was one of the few that I've read, and I didn't love it. I thought I would, and unfortunately I didn't. Well, I don't want to babble on too much longer, but this is my review for Texas Destiny by Lorraine Heath. You know, pretty good. So I think others might enjoy it more than I did. It's a fairly quick read. It was 365 pages for the mass market size. I will say, I just realized this, and I was really miffed. I bought this on Amazon, and it was, I think, $8.99. And then I looked at the back, and I don't know how they can do this, but the back says $5.99. So why was I charged $3 more when it's $5.99 for the original? And it even says great read, great price, and I paid $3 more. So I don't know if this book is like kind of going out of print again, because I think the original kind of went out of print for a while. So I don't know if it was out of print and they're upping the price because it's not as available. But it's sort of annoying when the book literally is $3 less than we have to pay for it on Amazon new. Because like if it was like on eBay and Rare, I don't mind paying like $3 more, but it's like, why? I don't know. That's just my little beef with that. So yeah, they have one of those like permanently put it on sticker things, and I didn't even get the great price. Not necessarily a great read, so yeah. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed my review. If you are in the Historical Hellions book club, I will be in the comment section with everyone else on Friday, the 27th. It is on Jessica Peace Club Books XOXO, I think, her channel, on May 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in the book club or want to join, yeah, there's a new book picked every month. It's historical romance, and they're all published before the year 2000, so they're technically vintage. And yeah, I hope to see some people there. It was a lot of fun last month, so I look forward to this month as well. And you can follow their Instagram, which is Historical Hellions, and it'll show you the book, the book picks in advance. So like, I think they go up to maybe September right now, or maybe November. I don't know if they're all picked out already for the year, or but they have them out in advance. I know next month, so June's pick is, I believe it's called Annie's Song by Catherine Anderson. And I looked on Amazon and they don't have it in a paperback format. So you have to either get it on eBay or something, or it's $4.99 for your Kindle. So I'm probably going to buy it on my Kindle one, $4.99. Can't beat that price. And I think it's an American historical. So if I don't like it, like I didn't love this one, I don't feel as bad spending, $8 or $10 for it. Well, everyone, I went way too off topic. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, as well as comment. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at I'll Be Reading Romance. You can also follow me here. And I will see y'all soon for another video. Bye, everyone.